Have you ever wondered why even when you get enough sleep and eat well, those nighttime cramps still torment you? Or why you feel constantly tired, forgetful, and foggy every day? Most of us over 50 just blame it on getting older, but the truth might be much simpler. Your body is seriously craving magnesium. Don't rush to spend money on expensive supplements just yet. There's a tiny little seed nicknamed the Magnesium King with about 700 milliamers per 100 grams, 10 times more than the greens you eat every day. Today, I'm not just going to tell you what this seed is, but also show you how to unlock all its nutrients so your body can absorb 100% of its goodness. And before we dive in, take a second to hit like on this video, subscribe to Strong Health Way, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on simple science-backed tips that help you sleep better, have more energy, and keep your body strong as the years go by. When we're young, our bodies are like brand new machines. Everything runs smoothly, rarely giving us trouble. But after 50, I often tell my patients that the body starts demanding a little more care. Magnesium is a perfect example. It's not a flashy mineral. It won't give you instant energy like coffee or quick relief like a painkiller. But behind the scenes, magnesium quietly participates in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, from generating energy in every single cell to keeping your heartbeat steady and helping your muscles relax at the right time. When magnesium is low, your body doesn't shout for help with obvious signals. Instead, you feel prolonged fatigue, random nighttime cramps, shallow sleep, and a foggy mind that's not as sharp as before. Many people just chalk it up to aging. But in my clinical experience, very often it's a sign of deficiency. The problem is, after 50, our intestines absorb magnesium less efficiently while our body's needs actually go up. That's why many experts recommend that older adults aim for about 500 to 600 milligrams of magnesium a day, not to turn back the clock, but to keep the body running smoothly in tune with the rhythm of mature adulthood. A lot of people have said this to me. Doctor, I eat really healthy, plenty of greens, nuts, everything. So why do I still get cramps and have trouble sleeping deeply? The answer usually isn't just about what you eat, it's about how much your body actually absorbs. On food labels, you often see magnesium amounts listed per 100 grams. But let's be honest, very few of us actually eat that much every day. A small handful of nuts, a decent plate of vegetables, it sounds like a lot, but the magnesium your body actually gets, it's quite modest. And there's another factor that few people talk about. Plants naturally have their own defense mechanisms. Many nuts and vegetables contain compounds called phytates or oxalates. They're not harmful, but they can lock up magnesium, meaning your intestines only absorb a portion, sometimes just half or even less. That's why so many older adults think they're getting enough magnesium, when in reality their bodies are quietly running low. And that's exactly why it's important to understand not just what to eat, but how to eat it. Over many years of working with older patients, I've noticed something quite interesting. Not everyone who's low in magnesium eats poorly. In fact, a lot of people eat just right, yet their bodies are still deficient. I remember one of my patients, Mr. Roberts, 67 years old. He ate plenty of greens, had spinach every day, and even snacked on almonds as a healthy treat. Yet he still suffered from nighttime cramps, restless sleep, and persistent fatigue. When we reviewed his diet, I told him something that surprised him. Spinach only provides about 79 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams and almonds around 270 milligrams. To reach the recommended 500 to 600 milligrams per day after 50, he'd need to eat an enormous amount, practically unrealistic, and consume far too many calories in the process. That's when I introduced him to a food many people never think about: hemp seeds. When you compare them fairly, the difference is striking. Spinach, which many consider the richest source of magnesium among vegetables, gives about 79 milligrams per 100 grams. Almonds are better with about 270 milligrams. But hemp seeds, They pack roughly 700 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, a standout number in the world of natural foods. This becomes especially important after age 50. A typical adult needs around 400 milligrams of magnesium per day, but as we age, absorption declines while the body's need increases. That's why many nutrition experts recommend aiming for 500 to 600 milligrams daily for adults over 50. Here's the problem with spinach. You'd need to eat nearly a kilogram a day to meet your needs. With almonds, you'd need several large handfuls, which adds a lot of extra calories, not very practical for most older adults. Hemp seeds are different. Just 3 to 4 tablespoons a day, about 30 to 40 grams, provide roughly 210 to 280 milligrams of natural magnesium. Combine that with your regular meals, and many people can hit their magnesium target without taking any supplements. And it doesn't stop there. Hemp seeds offer well-rounded benefits. A near-ideal ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 helps reduce joint inflammation and protect the brain, and the complete protein supports muscle maintenance, a key factor for staying strong as we age. Magnesium from natural foods like hemp seeds is absorbed according to your body's needs, often gentler than high doses from some synthetic supplements. However, if you have chronic kidney disease or on dialysis, or your doctor has advised you to limit magnesium, make sure to consult your physician before using it regularly. The reality is many people take magnesium for years, yet remain deficient simply because they chose the wrong source from the start. Here's a truth that very few people will tell you: just because a food is rich in minerals doesn't mean your body absorbs all of it. Plants, to protect themselves, often contain compounds called anti-nutrients, the most common being phytates. They're not harmful, but they can lock up minerals, meaning our intestines only absorb a portion. In some cases, as much as 50 to 60% of magnesium can be blocked. What this means is even if you're eating the right seeds, eating them the wrong way can make the magnesium king go to waste. Luckily, the fix is pretty simple. The first thing I always tell my patients is don't eat hemp seeds completely raw. You don't need to roast them for long or use high heat. Just lightly warm them or toast them quickly over low heat for about 2 to 3 minutes, just enough for a gentle aroma to come out. This temperature weakens the phytate bonds, but keeps the delicate omega fats intact. If the seeds change color or smell burnt, that means you went too far. The second tip might sound small, but it makes a big difference. Always pair hemp seeds with a little vitamin C. Just a few drops of lemon juice or a small piece of fruit is enough. The mild acidic environment helps magnesium convert into a form that's easier to dissolve, so your small intestine can absorb it more efficiently. These two simple steps don't change your diet, but they determine how much magnesium your body actually gets, or whether you're just eating for show. If you've struggled with insomnia for years, I wouldn't just sprinkle hemp seeds on yogurt or a salad and hope for the best. When it comes to sleep, how you use the food is just as important as what you choose. A very simple recipe I often suggest for patients who have trouble sleeping is warm hemp seed milk taken about an hour before bed. All you need is 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds blended with 200 milliliters of warm water and a small pinch of sea salt. Blend until completely smooth and drink it directly, no need to strain. When finally blended, the magnesium and healthy fats are fully released, making it easier for your body to absorb. Here's why it works. Magnesium plays a key role in activating the GABA system, your brain's natural brake. When GABA is working well, stress signals calm down, heart rate slows, and your brain gradually shifts into a restful state. That's why many people notice deeper sleep and fewer night awakenings after just 5 to 7 days of regular use. This isn't a sleeping pill. It's a gentle way to help your body return to its natural biological rhythm, something we often lose as the years go by. After 50, good health doesn't come from big dramatic changes. It comes from small, smart choices. Choosing the right foods and using them properly can help your body respond deeper. Sleep, relaxed muscles, and a calmer mind. Magnesium isn't magic and hemp seeds aren't a cure-all, but when your body gets enough, it will quietly speak through subtle yet lasting improvements. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It's just a reminder to listen to your body more carefully. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with family or friends struggling with sleep or nighttime cramps. Subscribe to Strong Health Way and turn on notifications to get more simple, science-backed health tips for middle-aged and older adults. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Wishing you good health, plenty of energy, and truly restful sleep. See you in the next video.